Here we have the S420 2014-2015. It's a relatively new board in the Yes lineup, but we have seen it in previous years before. First thing you'll notice is the shape. It's a bit wider than your normal board, big spoony nose and a short stubby tail. This is because it's a power board. It's quite short for a power board. This is the smallest in the line, a 151. But because of the width on it, it's actually got the same base surface area as a normal 166 board. Bigger than most would even ride in powder these days. Base is quite interesting as well. It's not that often that you see a nice black base like this, and it does give the ride a lot of speed. Ride it on piste and in powder. On piste, it's surprisingly fast. The width does take a bit of getting used to. You do find yourself rocking from edge to edge, trying to find that point, but once you're on it, you can actually get a good edge in, get some good carves. Surprisingly playful as well. Found that taking it off small side hits and the odd jib, it's quite nice, it's quite playful, but it doesn't have very much pop. The only reason you would buy this board is for the powder days. Here in Kaunertal, I was lucky enough to test this on some proper powder. It was quite a nice viz this morning, so we got it on some nice open faces, and it is an absolute delight in the deep stuff. However, it does have to be quite deep snow to make the most out of this board. Big wide nose keeps you well up and above the snow, and it's so wide that you can actually lean into it to really get the most out of those carves instead of being on the back leg all the time. The short length means it's nice and whippy. If you get in trouble or if you start getting stuck, you can whip it round, get a nice quick turn in or stop, whatever you need. And when you're actually riding out at the flat bottom of the POW, I found it was super easy to keep your nose up above the snow. It was actually easier to ride your own fresh line rather than follow somebody else's track. It is a luxury board. You wouldn't want to buy this for cruising around the piste. This is only for the steep and deep days. However, if you spend the money on it and you get the chance to ride it, you won't regret it at all. Here we have the Yes 420 151.